I have a brand new stew clue for you guys today. I'm Pamela, welcome back to my channel. You guys know I fully believe Stu Macher is still alive and will in fact return in Scream 7. And he will be revealed to be leading this cult of ghost faces. I've talked about it a ton on my channel, and I've done multiple stew clues videos before. My most recent one was called 50 Stew Clues, so if you haven't seen that one yet, definitely go check that out. But I have a brand new clue for you guys today that I am very excited to share with you. Before we get started, please don't forget to give this video a like, subscribe to the channel, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss any of my future posts or any of my future stew clues. And you can also follow me over on TikTok, Twitter, and Instagram. Let's get into it. So I was watching a YouTube video on the channel called New Rock Stars, and they did a video on details you never spotted in Scream 1996. Now, as we know, when Sydney is running through Stu's attic in the final act, we can see dolls that are strung up and hanging from the ceiling, similar to Casey Becker from the opening scene. We know that this is to show that Stu was practicing his kill method, but New Rock Stars pointed out something that I was not aware of. They said that the dolls hanging from the ceiling is a reference to the Dario Argento classic called Deep Red, which came out in 1975. This movie features a killer that is obsessed with dolls and toys, and there's even a scene in this movie that shows a doll hanging from a noose, just like the dolls in Stu's attic. So, if you've seen my past videos, you know that I believe Jason from Scream 6 is one of Stu's cult members. So, why is it important that Scream 1996 references a Dario Argento movie? Because Jason in Scream 6 is obsessed with Argento. In the Scream 6 scene, when the whole gang is at Sam and Tara's apartment, and they're watching the news, and they learn that Jason was killed, Mindy says, "It's that guy from our film class, the one obsessed with Argento."
Jason Carvey and Greg.
Holy shit, that's that chode from our film studies class. The one obsessed with Argento.
So fat.
The one obsessed with Argento.
So fat.
Now I see something red.
I believe that Richie, Amber, Jason, and Greg all met on the same message board and were a part of Stu's cult. There are plenty of clues that hint towards this. The fact that Richie and Amber met on a message board online. Amber said she was radicalized and just wanted to be a part of something. That right there just screams cult. And now I also believe that Jason and Greg from Scream 6 were also a part of this cult. Jason clearly knew Richie. He said, "We have to finish Richie's movie." When, the whole world believes that Sam was the one responsible for Scream 5's Ghostface attacks. But Jason knows the truth. He knows that it was actually Richie. And the fact that when Jason is on the phone with who he thinks is Greg, and then he starts to think that maybe it's someone else, he says, "This is Greg, right? Who else would it be? Another cult member, perhaps?" So, the dolls hanging from Stu Macher's ceiling is a reference to Argento, and Jason, a member of Stu's cult, is also obsessed with Argento. I think that is a great clue, and that's a wild connection that I haven't seen anyone else put together. I think this is very important. I think Guy Busick, one of the writers of Scream 5 and 6, who is on the Stu train, he believes that Stu should come back. I think that he's very smart, and he's the one who's sprinkling in these little Easter eggs. There are Stu connections everywhere you look in these new movies. So what do you guys think about this new Stu clue?
Too many stew clues to not be true.
Let me know down in the comments. Thanks for tuning into another video. Please don't forget to give this video a like, subscribe to the channel, and hit that notification bell. Also, don't forget to check out my 50 Stew Clues video if you haven't seen it yet. And you can also follow me over on TikTok, Twitter, and Instagram. And I will be right back.